All right, so let's talk about getting organized with the Robinson curriculum. Now, as far as you as a parent, you really just want to keep track of a few things, such as where they're at in the book list. There's a couple different printables here, and you can find these on the Facebook group under the file section. Again, there's a couple different formats. And what I like to do is I print a master copy for myself and also a copy for each child who has started the book list in their binder. In my copy, in my notebook, I just keep track of who has read what book. I put the child's first initial next to it after they have completed it. On their individual list in their binders, I enter the date. I write down the date when they completed the book. So theirs has all the dates when they finished the book. Mine just has, to keep it simple, an initial for each child that has completed that book. So that is very helpful. And again, you can find these files in the Facebook group. Another form that you might find helpful is one that you can find on the actual RC website. I will put a link to that below. You can also find it on RC Online, and that is the RC Weekly Assignment Record. Now, you can have the child fill this out for themselves. You can print one for each week. It has 6 days of the week. We have the day, lesson, completed problems, number of errors, corrected, from, to, as far as time, reading, what book number they're on, what they read, from what page to what page. And then here on the back, we have for writing, what type of writing did they do? They can give their topic here. And then vocabulary, what book are they working on, the words, pronunciation, spelling, or reviews. So again, you can print one of these out every week and keep it in each child's binder. This is really helpful if you live in a state where you have to provide more documentation. Then I would recommend that you do this, you fill this out. Honestly though, it's really not necessary. In the beginning, I used to use this, but then as time went on, we just didn't use it anymore. We stopped using it. I'll just be honest with you. I don't keep track like this because the way RC works is they just pick up where they left off. They just start the new math lesson. They just go to the next book. They write every day. They work on their vocabulary every day. And so I don't feel like there's really anything I need to keep track of. We're just going along in the curriculum. They're mastering it at their own speed. So I myself don't really keep track like this, but I could have my kids fill out the forms. We're just very minimalistic and simple when it comes to paperwork. So I just wanted to reassure you, if you don't use it, it's okay. I don't either. That is it when it comes to getting organized as far as paperwork goes. You will want to find a space to put your vocabulary flashcards and your math flashcards, an area where to put your Saxon math books, an area where you're going to have your RC books. And that's really it as far as getting organized, getting ready for school. You want to have a good study environment for the child. The way the Robinson family did it is they had kind of a little separate building where they had just desks there, nothing else, nothing on the walls, and they did their schoolwork there. However, I don't think that's very common for many homeschoolers, is to have another little separate building where they do homeschooling. So just do the best with what you have. Some families do it at the dining table because they don't have an extra room to spare for a homeschool room, and that's fine. You could do it at your table. If you do have another room that you can purpose as the homeschool room, just keep it very simple. You don't want to have a lot of things on the walls. You don't need maps. You don't need phonics charts. You want them to, like Dr. Robinson said, the action is on the paper, and you want them to focus on that. So you don't have to really spend a lot to make this nice Pinterest-worthy homeschool room. Just a desk, that's all. Just a table or a desk. Now we're going to take a little time out, and in the next video, I'm just going to talk to you and kind of mentally prepare you for what this curriculum is going to look like in action. How much time can you expect a day to be on it? And so we're going to talk about that in the next video.